this is my bag. This is what I'm using now for walks and for travel. Well, I've had it for 15 years, but I've started using it again because of the camera that I'm now using. So it's a little Billingham bag, little shoulder strap. It's fantastic. It's just so tough and durable. I really love this bag, and it's got a nice foam insert that unclips. So what's in my bag? Well, my new favorite camera, a Nikon Z50 crop sensor camera, and it's tiny. Just look how small it is. It's just so light, so small, but very nicely made. It's just a perfect camera to travel light with. And I've got the 50 to 250 lens on it, and I've also got in my bag a pancake lens, the kit lens, which is a 16 to 50. Both of these lenses are really light and plasticky, very cheap feeling, and surprisingly though, the quality is amazing. The only thing is you've got to be really careful how you treat this gear. It's not weather sealed and it is easy to break. Now the other thing I carry in my bag is a little case with some batteries, GoPro batteries, Zoom audio batteries, because I've got those with me today, and some spare memory cards and reading glasses. That's it. That's all I've got. That's travel light. So apart from my little Gitzo Traveler tripod, which is holding this GoPro right now to film, which by the way I wouldn't recommend, overpriced rubbish. It's fallen to bits so many times, it's unbelievable. The head I've got in it right now is a cheap Chinese thing from Amazon, which is doing a far better job than the Gitzo one. So yeah, totally unimpressed, Gitzo. Like, what are you playing at? I was on a client shoot once and one of the bolts of the legs fell out. That was embarrassing. I had to fix it with a bit of coat hanger. It's just not good enough. Anyway, sorry for the rant. That's my gear now that I'm going to be using for walking and traveling, and yeah, lightweight, such a great camera. I originally bought the Z50 to replace the GoPro to film with, and it does a really good job with the video. Far better sensor for starters than a little GoPro sensor, even though it's a cropped sensor. But it shoots 4K, it shoots 120 frames a second at 1080, does everything I need it to do as a video camera, and the idea was to use that and bring it out when I'm making videos to film myself with my Z6 doing my photography. But because it's so cold at the moment, the last thing I want to be doing is dragging out a load of gear and setting it all up. It's far easier just to grab the GoPro and hold it out like the good old days, and just travel light. Temperatures are going to be dropping over the next few days back to minus 20 plus. Anyway, it's going to be really cold. Last thing you want to be doing is dragging gear around. Well, as I said, the quality of the two kit lenses with this little DX camera are phenomenal. We keep talking about gear and saying, you know, does gear matter? Well, yes and no. It does matter if you're, you know, doing a professional job. You need the heavy duty gear, the big pro lenses and cameras, because they can take the bangs, the dings, the bad weather. They're more reliable, more robust. But for a hobby, landscape photography, walking with my camera, that's my hobby. I don't need a professional camera. The quality of the pictures that you can take with this little camera are as good as a professional camera. Really, for most situations, they're great.